Alright, I guess we're doing Galvek today. We're bringing in Adamant Crossbow, an Anti-Dragon Shield, Ruby Bolts Enchanted, just the plain Adamant ones, and the base level Ava's Attractor. The inventory, we have the switch over to the Enchanted Diamond Bolts, also the Adamant ones, followed by the Divine Range Potion. I go with Bastion, just because it gives you that extra defense. One Prayer Potion, with 2 Super Restores. Super Anti-Fire Potion, mine is extended. I always like my one-click emergency teleports, and the rest of the inventory is just the best food that you can bring. I'm running low on sharks, so we're going with Manta Rays. Galvek only really has 3 special attacks to worry about. We'll see them when we get to them. So once you're ready, go ahead and drink your extended super anti-fire, and drink your Bastion potion. Before we go in, I'm going to double check my quick prayer is set to pray range, turn on magic, and talk to Thorfinn to go begin the fight. When your fight starts, zoom out and find Galvek at the front of the ship. In this phase, we're going to mainly stay in this middle line of the ship, and watch for an animation of him leaning back rather than just attacking. Always assume that animation will be a Vorkath style fireball. And if he does the pink attack, just turn your prayers back on. Heal as you need. That's the animation. And that is why we always assume it's a fireball. Do not go to the front of the ship. He can melee you in this phase, and it hurts. If it's not a fireball, he launches the mines over to the edges of the ship, and that is why we stay in this center line. That little blue ball is a teleport to bring you within melee range. Just walk back whenever you teleport. And now we just wait for the Ruby Bolts to carry us to 900 health for phase 2. You only need to move 2 tiles for the fireball attack, but I always just do a little bit of distance coverage just to be safe. Turn prayer back on when you see the pink fireball, and when he leans, stay centered, and you're safe from the mines. .900 health, he moves to the second side of the ship. Switch over to your prey from range, still avoid his fireballs, and just attack him. You now have free run of the ship as well. This phase is why we have the super restores. Those little windmills will drain your stats. I usually let it hit me about 3 times before I restore my stats. Or around -6 works as well. And this onslaught of them is why we bring 2 of the super restores. It'll also drain run energy and your prayer, so we'll assume that you're out of run energy. The lean back animation for the fireball gives you plenty of time to move out of the way while walking. Back to -6, so let's drink another restore. And the animation, plenty of time to move. During this phase, also double check auto retaliate is off for phase 3 and phase 4. There's 600 for phase 3. I'll finish off restoring my stats, drink another one of the range potions to get the boosts back, And now we just focus him on this side of the ship. His special attack in this phase is another lean back animation, and it'll again either be the Vorkath style fireball, like that, with plenty of time to walk out of the way, or you'll get his wave attack, which is why we have auto retaliate turned off, so if you get hit during it, it will not pull you back into the waves and auto kill you. Again, move out of the way of the teleport attack. I'll restore my anti-fire since it's about to drain. And at 300 health, he will come into the center of the ship and push you out of the way. Do not stop walking in this phase. Keep your prayer up and attack him as you can, getting kind of a feel for your crossbow so that way you know when to attack him. But continuously be moving for that rock attack. It'll freeze you in place, but as long as you're continuously moving either in circles or back and forth on one of the parts of the ship, you won't be hit by the rock or his Galvek fireball. After the attack comes out, you do have time to move to avoid the animation, but it's just easier to focus on movement. This is the phase also, you want to switch over to the diamond bolts. Eat as you can, but never stop moving. Prayer is low, so we'll drink a prayer potion and keep moving to avoid the fireball. You don't have to keep moving as much as you want. Usually about 2 tiles every move would be best, just to avoid those fireballs. Obviously, we died. But do you see the gear I'm using? Cut me some slack on that last 90 health, since there's really not anything else I can add to that fight to help. I'm also not max combats yet, so I was taking a lot of damage. That's why we upgraded to the Black Dragon Hide, and I'm only 1 range level higher than when I actually completed the quest. Anyway, you should be bringing better gear than this if you're already to the point of being able to fight Galvek, or at least more equipment slots filled in than I have here. Probably something akin to what we have going on here now with the Blessed Hide, and that will make that last 90 health absolutely no problem at all. Galvek should be able to go down for you without an issue.